Hello guys, I think that many players are waiting this video to talk about this mad guy right here, the Pillow Warden Resplendence boss. Yeah, this is going to be my guide video for you guys, and I hope that this video can be very convenient and help you in some way for you be able to pass through this boss right here, fighting exactly in the last level. Okay, something that's not easy, I tell you the truth, but if you bring well your composition right here, it's gonna be fine, totally easy for you. Gonna melt easily the boss right there, it's gonna mesh easily. But let's go here, guys. First thing first, what you guys have to know about this boss, just click right here to see all the necessary information. Again, always check about the recommended accuracy that you need to bring in terms of heroes, mainly the ones that's going to place attack down and defense down. Attack down because that is going to improve your survivability in some way, okay? Just simple as that. And then I tell you again, this boss hits hard, okay? Hits hard. It's not easy to fight against Radiance heroes as well. So guys, just prepare well your heroes when you decide to bring these heroes to fight over here and to pass through all the rounds here to reach the boss. Okay, just simple as that. All right, so this is one of the main informations that I have to bring to you, and the good point about to fight here is because you're going to be able to get some specific pots, some oils that are going to improve your critical damage, your HP in percentage, so that's really important. It helps a lot mainly to improve your damage for big battles as temporal vortex. Okay, but well, I'm going to enter here just for guys have an idea which type of composition I brought to fight against the boss. Okay, so this is going to be very simple here for you guys to understand well. Okay, so I'm going to load here. So as you guys can see, Resplendence is formed by two elements, the element of radiance and then the element of lightning. Okay, so that means that you guys can bring also lightning heroes over here. The good point about lightning heroes, because they attack very fast, they have a very nice damage dealers available, many when talk about this guy right here, high values and terrible. Okay, but it doesn't mean, guys, that you cannot use filter, you cannot use this guy right here, the divine asset kit that I tell him as the Monkey King, or let's say Wukong. You guys can bring him as well, okay, don't get me wrong, but you guys can bring filter, can bring even Laurentiel right here. If you guys have Ulberg can also really nice used over here because he also a damage dealer. Okay, now you guys can tell me, oh, but come on, like I don't have such heroes now. There are a few epics as well that guys can also bring here. Start here with Gum, this guy. You guys can even use here Chagral for part of the Doubtless heroes, and then you have very nice tank for heal you as well. Garius, really nice to place right here. Okay, he's going to keep your team alive. And then you have also Katarina as well. Do not put Katarina aside, because also you guys can bring Katarina together with the Garius to improve your survivability some way. On my case here, I have Gillian. Okay, she's a nice, let's say, she's totally OP hero. She's overpowered hero. She's a nice supporter in the game. Okay, she helps a lot when I use her. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing that you guys gonna see here is I'm using my Donella. Okay, I'm using my Donella here. Donella is good because she plays accuracy penalty, but the main point is about attack down. That if she plays attack down in the right point, that's going to help my survivability as well. Even though she has a control, she's a nice hero. Don't get me wrong here. She's a nice hero to be used. Okay, and she's responsible also to keep my team alive in some way. But again, guys, I'm using this team right here as an example. I passed through the problems fighting with this hero here, you know. But like you guys don't need to bring exactly 3 heroes per part of the School of Element. You guys can bring only 2 to improve your survivability to fight against this boss. The point is bring heroes that does damage, okay? At least like this hero have to do damage, because if they do not do damage, it's going to be a big issue for you, you know. And there are some other heroes here that can also be considerable. Martina, have one guy here is Eju, this guy here. Eju, really nice DPS dealer, okay? He's a Radiance hero. And then there are some other heroes here between the rare heroes that you guys can think about to use as well, you know. And part here you guys can think about Arlo, you know. There are a few ones here that is interesting, even part of the heroes as a supporter. For me, Quarion is one of the best healers in the game as well, and he's a rare hero, okay? Just an example for you, I have also Serena here, another rare. She's also a DPS dealer. She does the work, okay? Don't underestimate her, because there are heroes here, guys, that can really bring a nice performance for you, okay? I have to say in this way. Have also Yola, you know, and some other heroes, even supporters here as Nathaniel, and this girl also, this other hero here, that's Yui Cat. Yui Cat is the way that I call her anyway. But guys, again, you know, you need to focus in bring heroes that does damage, you know. If you do not bring heroes that does damage, it's going to be very hard for you. On this case right here, Gillian is nice, but if you do not have specific heroes, again, go for Garius, you know, because he's going to help you a lot using Garius on this scenario, okay? Just simple as that. So I'm going to run here just for you guys see this battle, you know. They do the work, you guys. As I said, they do the work, they have damage, you know. And then after that, I'm going to show even how I built these heroes in terms of survivability stuff, because the boss hit hard. The boss hit really hard, I tell you, you know. So the first round is done. Now the second round. So let's see here, and then after that to pass through this round and then reach the boss. Okay, very close now. Just check about the timing, guys. It's very good in reach the boss. It's a very good timing right there, okay? And then you have 2 mad guys there in front of the boss. That is the scouter. They escort exactly the boss there, you know, the minions from the boss, let's say better. But see, every time the boss give these waves hits in area, they do very high damage, okay? They do very high damage. That's why it's really important. Many times you have nice heroes here to have very good heals, and actually the healers, they have to act very fast. When you talk about active fast, understand about skill haste. Skill haste, guys, is very important in Dragonheir, okay? Very useful skill haste. Just remember that. Always attention for skill haste when you talk about these healers, okay? Really important. See, now the mad guys, the minions are totally dead there. I just need to kill the boss, okay? And then like my hero, my Gillian, my support, my healer, she's doing the work, okay? So the boss is going, you see like there, all the HP from the boss. We're killing the boss. Just simple as that, you know? Okay, just a little bit more and then we finish. Okay, nice. The boss is done. All right, so now I'm going to show here, just for you guys an idea. I just did this as an example, you know, and now how I built these heroes. Just have a look in terms of the heroes that it does damage, mainly in terms of high values here. Terrival, he's using exactly the pump tier, you know. that helps a lot in terms of performance. My healer, that is Gillian, she's wearing exactly the ancestral protection, totally useful here as well. And then the other hero there using my other supporter, she's using this gear right here, that's the 3 ears emblem hood. Okay, so I have very well distributed and formed here heroes. Just attention here about some heroes using the Mountain Echo gloves like equipment, because this helps to life steal, to keep your hero alive in the battle. You know, that also was really important to place between my heroes here. You know, just like for you guys have an idea, each of them, they have that, each of them here. That's how I built them in terms of survivability. Okay, so just attention about this. Now another thing that I have to inform to you. Okay, so another thing here, I'm going to go here for each hero. Skill haste. Remember what I told you about skill haste? The skill haste from each hero here between, mainly in terms of the healer. The healer always has to act fast. Okay, so there are other heroes here that do not have much skill haste, be part of the attackers ones, the DPS dealers, you know, but the healer is the one with skill haste. Okay, that's why I placed the gatekeeper and, you know, this kind of stuff. Now, it doesn't mean that I couldn't be able to build the other heroes on here, as this hero here with the skill haste. I focus more in terms of accuracy, okay, but you guys can also play skill haste on this hero here as well, because it's going to help you also much better to place in a faster way the attack down there if you have heroes that place attack down, as just an example. Okay, but the main priority that I gave here, it was the skill haste, because she's the healer, she's the one that helps my team in terms of survivability. Okay, so just simple as that, guys. Just attention to this, you know, and again, don't need to bring exactly 3 heroes for part of the School of Element. You know, in the case here I used Dauntless, but you guys can bring even the rally heroes here on this battle. Just need to make sure that you have a very good supporter there to keep your team alive. All right, I'll see you guys do, as long as you guys do it correctly, is gonna be fine in this battle here. Okay, I believe that the Resplendence one is the most difficult one, comparable with the other elements, in my opinion, you know, but it's easy to do as well. Okay, I hope that you guys like my video, and again, on the description of my video, guys, have the specific link of my channel. You guys have to access the link for you be able to claim the rewards of this promo code here on my channel. That's the same name of my channel, is Sky Aesthetics. You know, just like attention about this is just access the link, you know, to bond that with him, to bond your interest to have this reward with me. You know, I just hope that you guys help me out, and I'll thank you very much again for all the supporters, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Hark! Do you hear it? The anguished wails from the Dragon Queen's retribution. When she forsook us, when she expelled us. They call us the Silent Gods, for we have been exiled beyond the world to where none can hear us speak. How glorious, how serendipitous! All because you have come into contact with his. This should have been our land!
Captivating thought. I fight to defend my soul. One day, I shall depart the unyielding silk and be free of all this.
Now, he has awakened and stands before you.
Shadows
entangled waters.
Every choice comes with a price.
Don't see me as one of those goofballs.
Follow my lead. Everything belongs to me!
We shall await. We shall observe. How will you transform this world?